Hello, once more, everyone. Welcome back to the channel here on YouTube. Doing our Week 6 NFL prediction videos here on this Tuesday, early afternoon. Last week, going into Week 5, we talked about the record being 14-14 at 500 after 4 weeks. Going into Week 6, vast improvement, a big improvement. 6-1 last week. Pretty good 20-15. We're 5 over the 500 mark. So let's keep it that way, over 500. Going into Week 6 with our 7 games we're looking at today. And that's where we're going to start out. We're going to start with Thursday night's game first. As we go to Philadelphia for the Buccaneers and the Eagles. Of course, Buccaneers and Eagles. Tom Brady going into Philadelphia Thursday night. And I see why it's a Thursday night game, and the Eagles are hosting Tom Brady and the Buccaneers for a reason. Because the Eagles weren't a bad team last year. So that's the thing. That's the thing. The Eagles were a bad team, so they get the Thursday night game against the Buccaneers, the defending Super Bowl champions, and Tom Brady. The Buccaneers are pretty good. Lost 2 games so far. They lost to the Rams. So far, that's okay. They lost to the Rams. That's fine. But, you know, it's something we need to look at. Buccaneers and the Eagles, honestly, I think the Buccaneers have a better chance to win on Thursday night. But Tom Brady, I saw, is going to be playing with an injured thumb. Then he got hurt on Sunday. I didn't see the injury. I didn't see how bad it is. But he has an injured thumb, and it says he is going to play, though, from what I've seen so far. So with that being said, if it's on his throwing hand, I think it's going to cause issues. But if it's not on the throwing hand, it's on the other hand, he's not going to have issues for Tampa Bay. And the Eagles, on the other side, have Jalen Hurts, the second-year quarterback. How good are the Eagles going to be? They went to Dallas and played bad and didn't do good against Dallas, but were okay. Had some good plays in that game a few weeks ago. That was back in Week 4, by the way. But here's overall, I'm going to have to take Tampa Bay for the win in this matchup. So, Tampa Bay, we're taking them with a win this week in Week 6 on the road in Philly. Next up, we're going to go over the pond. Early Sunday morning game over the pond in London with the Miami Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars, by the way, interesting team to look at on paper, in my mind. Haven't won a game yet, I don't think. Dolphins, they're okay. They're in the middle of the pack in the AFC East, in the middle of the pack, behind the Bills and stuff. But overall, the Jaguars, they played in London a lot in the past 5-6 years. Since the NFL started going to London, I believe, about 10 years ago or so. In the last 8 years, the Jaguars have had a deal with the NFL to go to London each year. Except last year, because of COVID-19, they couldn't do that. But who knows? Trevor Lawrence hasn't gotten a win yet, I don't think. I'll look at that. I'll tell you real quick what this matchup has that I'm going to look at to think, what do I want to see from these teams? I'll tell you in a minute. I'll get the NFL standings real quick so I can tell you what's going on with these teams. Okay, here we are. Here we go. Our NFL standings here. Here we are. Yeah, Dolphins 1-4, below the pack. They're tied 1-4, just like the New York Jets, sadly. Jaguars 0-5, haven't won a game. So, why am I picking this game? It's because it's in London, and personally, overall, if the Jaguars are going to win, I'd expect it to be in London instead of at home. Back here, they have experience playing London as a team, except for last year. So honestly, I'm gonna go with the Jaguars to win in London on Sunday. But I just know I just know I might be wrong on that. I'm gonna take the Jaguars to win the game. So what? Who knows? That being said, we come back here to my home state of Illinois, to the Chicago area. For the Bears, Packers, Justin Fields is now the starter over Andy Dalton. When I said back in Week 1, predicting the Bears over the Rams game way back in week 1, if you guys remember. I may have mentioned this during that video. But it was going to be some time before we saw Justin Fields as starter over Andy Dalton. I wasn't expecting it to be so soon, like it has been. Like it was in week 5 last week, his first game as the actual starter after being named starter over Andy Dalton. I didn't know that was going to happen. But that's the side of the story that's interesting. But then, on the other hand, you have the Packers, 4-1. Aaron Rodgers, of course. He's always tough. It seems like the Bears and Packers, whenever the Packers were controlled the rivalry the last 10 years or so. The Bears have had at least one win, at least half of the last 10 years, and half of the last 10 years in the 2 games they play is season against each other. I just think Aaron Rodgers coming into Chicago, he's dominated. Last time, I think the Packers have a good chance to win this game. I don't know if Justin Fields' first time experienced the rivalry, offensive line, how's that going to help him out? Are they going to protect him? Honestly, I don't know. I don't think so. So I'm going to take the Packers over the Bears here. I'm going to take the Packers over the Bears here, guys. So, yeah, I think the Packers are definitely going to go on the road and win this game at Chicago on Sunday afternoon. Which brings us to our next matchup. The unbeaten Arizona Cardinals in the AFC West. Of course, 5-0. And Baker Mayfield and his Cleveland Browns in the AFC North. Now, the Cardinals guys coming at 5-0. The Browns, they coming at 3-2. Same record as the Cincinnati Bengals. Middle of the pack. Okay, so honestly, if there's going to be a team that wins this game, it's going to be Arizona 6-0. But we already saw Arizona can go into. We already saw Arizona a few weeks ago. They went into Jacksonville, beat the Jaguars on the road in Jacksonville, Florida, in an early afternoon game out of their in the Eastern Time Zone. Well, they played the Mountain Time Zone. Well, currently it's 2 hours behind, but yeah, this time they have to go back to the Eastern Time Zone again to Cleveland. And I think the Arizona Cardinals are going to get their second win in the Eastern Time Zone on Sunday. So yeah, I think the Cardinals will win for the second time this season in the Eastern Time Zone against the Cleveland Browns. Go 2-0. Okay, thank you. Which brings us to our next matchup. This one's going to be an interesting one to look at overall. I don't know what I think. Yeah, New England Patriots. Yeah, Mac Jones Patriots 2-3, second place in the AFC North, and Dak Prescott of the Dallas Cowboys out of the NFC North at NFC East. At 4-1. This matchup, honestly, Cowboys 4-1. Everybody says they're America's team. They are America's team, kind of. 4-1. Honestly, I think if you look at the NFC playoff picture right now, it's pretty clear. The Cowboys, Cardinals, Packers, and Buccaneers all make it 1-4. It depends on who gets those 4 seedings. But honestly, I think the Dallas Cowboys win this game in New England on the road. And they definitely should get a win on the road on Sunday in New England. Which brings us to our next matchup. The 2-3 Seattle Seahawks going into Pittsburgh to play the Steelers on the road at 2-3. Everyone should know the Seahawks last Thursday lost Russell Wilson, broke his middle finger. He's had the surgery. He's going to be out for a few 7-8 weeks, I think. And you have the Steelers also coming in at 2-3, last place in the AFC North, of course. So, with Ben Roethlisberger, quarterback, who was everyone saying, "Oh, Steelers need to replace him." I think this is going to be a good game for Pittsburgh to try to get a win at least. And I think Pittsburgh Steelers, if they could get a good game plan ready and go against the Seahawks, they should win this game. And I believe they will, because Seattle Seahawks have backup quarterback Geno Smith starting for them on Sunday. He's going to be replacing Russell Wilson for the time being. So, yeah, I'm going to take Pittsburgh in this matchup, okay? And last but not least, that will take us to our Monday night game of the week. In Tennessee, with the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills, okay? So the Bills, they come in at 4-1 with Josh Allen. They beat my Kansas City Chiefs 38-20 over the weekend. I did predict the Bills to get the number 1 seed in the AFC this year. And it looks like they have some competition, though. Titans, first place team in the AFC South, 3-2. You look at the other 3 4-1 teams in the AFC North. In the AFC, the East, Bills, Chargers 4-1, and the Ravens 4-1. The Tennessee Titans are number 4 seed at best right now at 3-2. And it looks like they're going to win this division outright because everyone in the AFC South looks like they're going to fail, of course. Now, with that being said, honestly, Bills going on the road again. They did it on Sunday night. Honestly, I've got to take the Bills on Monday Night Football as well. Going on the road again, winning like they did in Kansas City last week on Sunday. Bills, I have them winning this matchup as well. With that being said, I'll recap those. I'll recap the predictions real quick on who I think is going to win their games. Starting with the Eagles-Buccaneers. I'm taking the Buccaneers on the road in Philadelphia. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers over Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Next, Miami-Jacksonville Jaguars in London. I'm taking Trevor Lawrence over the Dolphins and Tua Tagovailoa on the road. In London and the neutral site, so Jaguars, I'm giving them the win for the first time. Next up, Green Bay. Honestly, Green Bay, Chicago, Aaron Rodgers, Justin Fields. Justin Fields is a rookie. Who knows? He's not... I don't know how good the Bears' offensive line is going to be against Packers for Justin Fields to help him out. So I'm taking the Packers that one. Arizona, Cleveland, I'm taking the Cardinals to finish their 5-0 record, go 6-0 on the year to beat Cleveland. Then Dallas, New England, I have Dallas and Dak Prescott going north to New England, beat rookie quarterback Mac Jones. Last but not least, our 6th Sunday night game, Seattle, Pittsburgh, Geno Smith, and the Seahawks going to Pittsburgh and Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers. I'm taking the Steelers. And last but not least, Monday Night Football, I'm taking Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills on the road again like they did on Sunday night against the Chiefs. My Chiefs, sadly, Kansas City, we need to get some wins here. 4th place in the AFC North, AFC West. Only chance you have right now for the Chiefs right now as my favorite team. They're going to have to go on the road this postseason and do what they did. Honestly, I'm taking Josh Allen and the Bills over Ryan Tannehill and the Titans on Sunday, on Monday night. That being said, those are your Week 6 NFL predictions. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please remember to watch, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends to do the same if they have not done so yet already. And please also remember to hit that notification button as well so you know when I upload a new video. With that being said, have a nice day, stay safe, and I'll see you next Tuesday right back here for our Week 7 NFL prediction video. Coming back next week for you guys on Tuesday. Stay tuned, and I'll see you next Tuesday, everyone.